get you, Barbara.
So, David,
Oh, yeah.
so something might come and get you.
I know somebody's coming to get me, and I wanted to tell you all about it. I'm excited, actually. This is very interesting. You've probably seen the trailers for it because they're pushing it pretty strong, I think, everywhere. But there is a new movie that is coming out called The Menu. Have you heard about this?
No, but it makes me hungry.
I really want you to watch the trailer and see what you think. Basically, the only capsulation on IMDb synopsis is a young couple travel to a remote island to eat at an exclusive restaurant where the chef has prepared a lavish menu with some shocking surprises. So they're yachted out, they're a private island, they're kind of locked in this room, big concrete bunkery looking thing. It's very lavish and gorgeous and very, it's kind of like Wolfgang Puck Goes Mad kind of thing to it. It's all these couples. It's got an incredible cast. The villain or the lead, the chef in it is Ralph Fiennes, or Rafe Fiennes.
Rafe.
It is the newest movie from Anya Taylor-Joy, who we both like a lot. John Leguizamo is in it. Nicholas Hoult is in it. The guy that played
He was in
Nux.
Dead Bodies. I mean,
He's
Warm
in
Bodies.
Dead Bodies, Warm Bodies, and he was Nux in
Mad
Fury
Max,
Road.
Fury Road.
Yeah. And the rest of the cast looks really great too. It's directed by a guy named I had not heard of before called Mike Mylod or Mylod, Mylod. He's done Succession and he's done
That
Shameless.
Succession is getting really huge.
Yeah,
praise.
Succession,
Yeah.
Shameless, and a lot of television. Screenplay is by a guy named Seth Reese and Will Tracy. It looks really, really compelling because, and I'm not giving this away because it's in the trailer, near the very, 30-second, 45-second mark, all of the couples are standing out front and the chef is there, the Ralph Fiennes character, and all of his other sous chefs, all in their white and everything else. And they're outside the bunker and it's obviously night and everything else. And he goes, all right, so we're going to give you a 45-second head start and all of a sudden one guy runs past them and runs into the woods. And he goes, all right, the 45 seconds starts now. And evidently it's most dangerous game kind of thing. So should be interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. What about you? That's coming to get me. And it's going to be released in November. I think it's November 18th or something like that.
Okay.
It's coming to get us. Yep.
I have one from late October, and it took me a minute because I had heard about it, and they have since changed the title. It's a movie called The Devil's Light, but it is now known as Pray for the Devil.
Oh, wow.
So I'm back in Devil Baby Land or Devil Worship Land.
Baby.
I don't think it's a baby. And pray is spelled Prey for the devil.
Of course.
Let me give you a brief synopsis. I'll just read this really quick so you understand what it's about. It's a little bit of a woke exorcism type story. According to Vatican reports, occurrences of demonic possession have increased significantly in recent years. In response, the Catholic Church has secretly reopened exorcism schools to train priests. As a result, Sister Anne believes that conducting exorcisms is her calling, despite the fact that only priests are allowed to perform them. So a professor senses her special gift and allows her to be the first nun to conduct and master the rituals. However, she is in danger from demonic forces because of a mysterious traumatic past. Something traumatic in her past. I liked the trailer for this movie, but I'm not sure. I mean, it could be a little cliche, but it looks like they're trying to push women into the forefront of an exorcism movie other than being the victim, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's directed by Daniel Stamm, who did The Last Exorcism, a movie I talked about on the podcast a while back, which I thought was pretty good. I just was not crazy about the ending, and I was especially not crazy that it's a found footage movie. This movie is not a found footage movie.
Yay.
So I'm very happy about that. And it's written by Robert Zappia, who wrote Halloween H2O back in 1998, excuse me. It stars Jacqueline Byers, who is a relatively unknown Canadian actress, but you may know her because her first role was on Sci-Fi's Ascension.
Okay.
Do you know that show?
I remember seeing that show. I watched like the pilot and the first episode.
But the reason I'm attracted to it, because I'm an old geezer, is that it also has Virginia Madsen in it from Candyman.
Candyman.
as well as Ben Cross, who unfortunately it was his last film before he died. And as you know, Ben played Sarek in the Star Trek films, as well as Barnabas Collins back in the 90s.
Yeah, Dark Shadows.
Like I said, it looks decent, and it's not a found footage film. So The Devil's Light, now known as Prey for the Devil, is what's coming to get me. It's coming October 28th.
Just in time for Halloween.
Just in time.
That's great. So that's coming to get us. You guys tell us what's coming to get you.
And we will see you next time.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.